Today is September 7th. Guys, yeah, I'm with Josh in his truck. We're riding around right now. We decided to put the boats up today, and we're gonna try our hand at finding some bucks in the ag fields. He already knows where he's going. He's got a bean field picked out. I have no clue. Goal is just to put eyes on something. Maybe that'll give him something he can make a play on in the next few days. Yeah, I guess a piece of that pond's on public. That looks good. And look at all this right here.
If I were gonna go in there, I bet. Oh no, there's a creek there's a little circle like water thing back in there.
I could come in on that back road. You know what I'm saying? Right here. You could drop me off right here.
Yeah.
And then I could walk and cut in. Let me just look at yours. So all that corn right there, it's browning pretty good.
Yep.
So I think, see these ponds right here?
Mm-hmm. That's where I think you should.
I think they're going to be leaving the corn, probably bedded in the corn, and then they're going to leave the corn to get water out of these ponds right here. I agree
with you, yep.
And then I'm just going to walk this edge of this cornfield and just see which corn's the driest, and when I start seeing sign or deer eating the corn, or I see where they're coming out of the corn, I'm just going to pop up a tree. If I can even find a tree I can get on.
You will. I think you'll be able to.
All right, and you're going to be about a mile down the road on beans?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to be actually just right here.
All right, you're not far from me, are you?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. You can hear me holler when
I'll hear you shoot. No.
You'll hear me holler. He's going to hear me holler when I knock a big one down. All right, we're going to get stuff together, guys. We'll check back with y'all in a second. For days in here. I'm noticing a lot of this corn looks good on the edges. I'm gonna work my way on down and try to find a tree. Alright, well, I was walking down that corn and I just couldn't find anything that would work. I wasn't really seeing the sign that I'd like to. So I came across the other side of the road. I'm going to work up through here. There's a little drain up here. I'm going to get set up right up here, see if I can do anything. Talking about sweating, man. When I walked across the road, I jumped. There's one deer up on the ridge. This ridge wraps around, and I'm on the point of it, and I jumped another deer that didn't blow at all. Maybe we'll get a little bump and dump. Set up right here, this little ridge that runs out of this cornfield. So I'm predicting that something will come through here. If I see a doe, I'm probably going to shoot it because that was a lot of work to get in here. But let everything settle down and we'll see what happens. down from the tree. Climb this hackberry this evening and basically saw a fawn. Didn't even see the desert sheep that fawn was with. And I think Josh, the last I heard from Josh, he hadn't seen anything and he was on beans tonight. So seems like the natural browse is winning right now. I'm gonna get back to the truck, see what Josh ended up seeing latter part of the evening, make a game plan for tomorrow. Let's see. All right. Oh dang, I don't want to put it on you.
Don't worry about it. We'll put it wherever you got to.
Well, my bow doesn't deserve to be next to your great longbow here. Doesn't even believe. My bow doesn't even belong in the same truck, man.
No, now.
You bring a few pints of blood for the transfusion?
Yeah, we're gonna need them.
Good Lord,
Probably
boy. Them skeeters was something awful.
There was a good trail right by the road.
Okay.
I mean, in hindsight, I probably should have just set up there. I walked the half a mile all the way down the bean field. Didn't see a whole lot of sign, and so I started walking back to set up on that first trail, and I cut on a decent buck track coming back, and I sat there, and then sat there and just got eaten alive by mosquitoes until dark. And when I was getting down, there was a deer ran off that was out in the beans, but I couldn't tell what it was. But
well, y'all saw what I saw. That's about it. Probably gonna change up game plans. I think you might be going North Kentucky. I think a different spot. Surely let you know what he sees, how he does, and tops. Y'all probably gonna see me only a day, maybe two in Kentucky, and then I got to get ready for Georgia coming up. So may stay longer. We'll just see how the hunting goes. The next 2 days probably gonna determine what I decide, because, and the reason for that is, you know, you can come back.
oh yeah.
And I can come back whenever I want. You know, it's not that far, and I plan on coming back. Y'all saw last year, I killed my buck in Kentucky November 13th. So, no, December 13th, second rut buck. So that's why I'm not, you know, putting all my eggs in one basket to stay here for 10 days until something happens, because early season is just brutal. But I appreciate y'all watching today, and I guess we'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, I did some editing, got the first Kentucky video out, so it's on YouTube, and now I'm about to do a little bit of hunting, see if I can find one. Can you say loaded? So this helps me out because it lets me know if persimmons, when they should be dropping. These persimmons right here look like they're probably a month and a half from even thinking about dropping. So obviously I know I'm not gonna find a dropping persimmon. So probably just gonna set up on natural browse and travel corridors. Try to get close to beans or something. And this tree's right here on the edge of the water, so I'll probably do some scouting while I'm here and try to find something like this, but in the woods. I'm gonna go on down and see what else we can find. So basically what we have is there's a bunch of cocklebur, young, small cocklebur out there on the edge of this thing. So I can already see persimmons right here and all kind of stuff. But I believe that's what those deer are eating, because yeah, I see something snipped right here. See that? That right there. That is what's called common cocklebur. It's definitely it's a swamp food deer eat. Grows in along water systems, but there's a pile of tracks coming. That's two giant persimmons. But like I said before, these persimmons ain't gonna be dropping for another month. At least a month, maybe more than that, before they start dropping. So I'm just gonna keep scouting my way up through here. I'm wanting to see some kind of crazy good sign or something. About that time, I need to go get in a tree here pretty soon. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for the afternoon, for the evening hunt. I don't know, gotta find these bucks. Finding plenty of does, just gotta find the bucks again. It makes it hard when there's not much ag to speak of, and no corn pile. So, trying to find some natural browse or something. If I can find a buck, bachelor group or something, gonna probably have to turn the tables tomorrow and try something different. But we'll see y'all then. I'm gonna try to hunt one more evening. Got a spot in mind and I think it's probably gonna be pretty good. Biggest thing about Kentucky, as far as early season goes, is you've got some beans that are already turning yellow. You've got some beans that are already green. You've got some corn that's already turned brown, and the moisture contents, you know, is very dry, so it's ready to be harvested, and deer are eating it hard. You got some corn that's just as green as you want to see. So it really depends on, you know, those factors. Anyhow, that's kind of the situation. There's a lot of factors that come to play in early season hunting in Kentucky, so I'm gonna just kind of go on a whim here, check for some persimmon trees, and more so, a lot of this hunt's been kind of scouting for the next hunt. So I'm gonna get in here, get in the water, and we'll see what I can do with them. Alright, so I just checked out. This is a really good travel corridor. It's in between the pond and another field with a fence, with a barbed wire fence, which I call that, or that term is referred to as an inside corner. And if I was coming up here to hunt pre-rut, rut, this would be a really good spot. There's also a logging road coming right down through here, so you know, bucks more than likely, they like working stuff like this. Anyhow, he'll be walking up through here and scrape, and he'll be going up down through here. So anyhow, this is not something that I'm gonna hunt today. Didn't really see anything that I like in there. As far as early season, you gotta find some early fallen oaks, which in this region of the United States would be considered a willow oak or a pin oak. Sawtooths aren't even dropping up here right now. I found several sawtooths, me and Josh did the other day, and they were green as Jolly Green Giant. So really you just got to find natural browse, and lots of it, and a concentration of it, like greenbrier. There's some honeysuckle right here. So honeysuckle, greenbrier. Here's some pokeberry. All right. So they like to eat these leaves. So anyhow, stuff like that, but high concentrations of it to the point that it would attract deer. And just not finding that right now. But there's another spot I got in mind that I want to check. So I'm gonna get back in the boat, go across this pond, and go check something else. This tree on the edge of this creek, and I used a little watershed, a little dry creek to slide in here. There's some open pocket along the creek, and it butts up to a thicket. It looks like a good spot for bucks to be laying up in. There's acorns falling in here. It looks like squirrels are cutting them, but there's a bunch of them. And there's a field across that they just combine beans in, so I'm gonna pop up this tree and we'll just see what happens. Well, I didn't see a thing, and I tried beans, tried corn, tried willow oaks, pin oaks, natural browse. I think what I'm gonna do is just come back in October, and if I have to come back in December, I will. So I appreciate y'all watching this little series and these videos. But stick around, I'll probably have some more stuff out. Georgia's opener is this weekend.